The concept of introduction to the mysteries of ancient Egypt serves as a gateway into the enigmatic and captivating allure of a civilization that has intrigued historians, archaeologists, and the general public for centuries. At the heart of these mysteries are the intricate, often elusive aspects of ancient Egyptian society, religion, and culture. These elements are not simply academic curiosities. They form a vital part of understanding one of history's most complex and advanced civilizations. The importance of introducing these mysteries lies in capturing the audience's imagination and laying the groundwork for exploring the grander themes and wonders of ancient Egypt. One key example of these mysteries is the tomb of Tutankhamun, often referred to as King Tut. Discovered by Howard Carter in 1922, the discovery of this intact tomb provided unprecedented insights into ancient Egyptian burial practices, art, and daily life. Yet despite the wealth of artifacts, King Tutankhamun himself remains an enigma, shrouded in questions about his lineage, reign, and the circumstances of his death. Another example is the construction and purpose of the pyramids, particularly the Great Pyramid of Giza. While they stand as a testament to human ingenuity, the methods of their construction, the exact purposes they served, and the symbolic meanings behind their design remain open to interpretation and debate. Supporters of exploring these mysteries argue they offer a unique perspective into human history, showing us how past civilizations have approached life, death, and the cosmos. This perspective can inspire new technologies and socio-cultural understanding by providing a template of human resilience and creativity in problem-solving. However, delving into these mysteries is not without its challenges. Interpretations of evidence can vary widely, leading to controversies, such as the debates over the racial identity of ancient Egyptians or the authenticity of certain artifacts. This is further complicated by the destruction or looting of sites over millennia, leaving gaps in the historical record. These mysteries influence other aspects of the topic by providing a narrative structure for the exploration of more specific elements, such as the lives of Ramses the Great or the importance of the Nile. Each of these aspects is a thread, which when woven together creates a rich tapestry portraying ancient Egypt as a civilization unparalleled in its scope and imagination, ensuring its enduring place in the annals of history and in the popular imagination of audiences worldwide. Tutankhamun, often referred to as the Boy King, ascended to the Egyptian throne at a tender age, becoming one of the most enigmatic figures in ancient history. His reign, though short-lived, left behind a legacy shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Tutankhamun's significance to the exploration of ancient Egypt's greatest mysteries lies not just in his lineage and abrupt death, but in the treasure trove discovered in his nearly intact tomb by Howard Carter in 1922. This discovery sparked a renewed global interest in Egyptology and fueled our understanding of ancient Egyptian culture, burial practices, and artistry. The importance of Tutankhamun's legacy is multifaceted. One key aspect is the insight his tomb provides into ancient Egyptian beliefs about the afterlife. The lavishness of the burial goods, including the iconic golden death mask, reflects the Egyptians' commitment to ensuring a safe passage and prosperous afterlife for their pharaohs. Additionally, artifacts from Tutankhamun's tomb have offered invaluable data on the technology, art, and daily life of the New Kingdom era. For instance, the intricate designs and quality of the jewelry and statues found within the tomb exemplify the advanced craftsmanship of the period. Furthermore, the study of his mummy has provided crucial information on aspects of royal intermarriage, health issues, and the genetic disorders prevalent within the Egyptian royal lineage. Another example is the political significance of his short rule. After the religious upheaval brought by his father, Akhenaten, Tutankhamun's reign saw a restoration of the traditional Egyptian pantheon and the abandonment of monotheism, seen by many as a strategic move to stabilize the empire. While Tutankhamun's discoveries have been celebrated, they are not without controversy. Some scholars argue that the grandeur of his tomb may have been exaggerated, given the hurried burial and smaller size compared to other royal tombs. Additionally, debates persist about the true cause of his untimely death, with theories ranging from genetic disorders to political assassination. The mysteries surrounding Tutankhamun's life and death continue to influence broader explorations of ancient Egypt. By capturing the world's attention, the boy king's legacy remains central in discussions about the cultural and political dynamics of ancient Egypt, even affecting modern archaeological methods and ethical considerations in the excavation of historical sites. Ultimately, Tutankhamun's enigmatic story is a cornerstone in the rich tapestry of Egypt's lost treasures, inviting endless inquiry and fascination. Ramses the Great, also known as Ramses II, was one of the most illustrious pharaohs of ancient Egypt, ruling from 1279 to 1213 BCE. Renowned for his military prowess, architectural achievements, and cultural influence, Ramses II epitomized power and prestige during what is often considered the zenith of ancient Egyptian civilization. Under his rule, Egypt experienced significant territorial expansion and economic prosperity, marking a golden era that underscored Egypt's dominance in the ancient world. The significance of Ramses the Great in the context of exploring ancient Egypt's greatest mysteries is profound. As a symbol of Egypt's imperial strength and cultural richness, Ramses II offers a window into understanding the complex social, political, and spiritual landscape of the time. His legacy is pivotal in explaining how ancient Egypt could achieve such monumental feats, from expansive architecture to enduring historical records. For instance, the temples at Abu Simbel, originally carved into cliffs along the Nile River, stand as a testament to Ramses' architectural ambition and political acumen. These temples, dedicated to the gods and Ramses himself, were not only religious centers, but also symbols of Egyptian supremacy. Another example is the Battle of Kadesh, where Ramses' strategic genius and bold leadership resulted in one of the earliest known peace treaties, showcasing his diplomatic skills alongside military might. Opinions about Ramses II's rule often highlight his ability to blend religious authority with secular governance, making him one of the most revered and studied figures in Egyptian history. Scholars and historians frequently debate the full extent of his accomplishments, with some viewing his reign as an era of genuine progress, while others argue it represents a consolidation of power that laid the groundwork for future instability. Nonetheless, Ramses' legacy is not without controversies. Recent debates have surfaced over the authenticity of his self-proclaimed victories and the extent to which his monumental projects were more about personal glorification than national benefit. These discussions underscore broader conversations about the nature of leadership and legacy in ancient times. Ramses the Great is an indelible part of the narrative of ancient Egypt's lost treasures and mysteries, illustrating the complex interplay of power, culture, and history. His story is inextricably linked to other prominent elements, such as the enigma of Tutankhamun's tomb and the life-giving Nile, each offering insights into how Egypt's past continues to intrigue and captivate the modern world. The Nile, lifeline and source of wonder, embodies the dual role this iconic river has played, not only in sustaining life in ancient Egypt, but also in inspiring fascination and reverence. As the world's longest river, stretching over 4,000 miles, the Nile was crucial to the development of Egyptian civilization. It provided a fertile strip of land along its banks, enabling an agricultural surplus despite Egypt being predominantly desert. This surplus laid the foundation for a flourishing civilization, allowing resources to be allocated to architectural endeavors, art, and the intricate bureaucracy of ancient Egypt. The significance of the Nile in relation to the mysteries of ancient Egypt is immense. It serves as both a literal and symbolic lifeline. Economically, it boosted trade and allowed Egypt to connect with Africa and the Mediterranean world, facilitating the exchange of goods and cultural ideas. Spiritually, the Nile was integrated into religious beliefs, symbolizing creation and renewal. The river's predictable flooding cycles were perceived as a divine gift, reinforcing the idea of a harmonious cosmos governed by the gods. Consider the annual inundation of the Nile, which deposited rich silt onto farmlands, ensuring bountiful harvests. This phenomenon was so integral that the Egyptians developed a calendar centered around the river's cycle. Another example is the sacred journey of the Bark of Amun, a ritual procession involving a boat on the Nile, illustrating the river's role as a bridge between the divine and mortal realms. Supporters of the Nile's importance argue that its influence is evident in the remarkable longevity and cohesion of ancient Egyptian civilization. However, challenges arise when interpreting its impact. Some scholars debate the extent to which the Nile independently spurred technological and architectural advances, suggesting instead a combination of geographic determinism and human ingenuity. An alternative viewpoint considers the challenges the Nile posed, such as destructive floods or periods of insufficient flooding leading to famine. This duality highlights the Egyptians' adaptability and innovations in creating dikes and canals for flood control and irrigation. The Nile's enduring significance connects intimately with other aspects of ancient Egypt, influencing art, religion, and politics. It shaped their mythology and cosmology, serving as a metaphor for eternity and the afterlife. In exploring ancient Egypt's lost treasures, be it Tutankhamun, Ramses, or the many wonders along its banks, the Nile emerges as a formidable presence, a constant that framed and influenced the unfolding of this magnificent civilization's mysteries and achievements.